3-minute heat in the Elevate FC strawweight division. Introducing first on my left, fighting out of the blue corner. He stands 5 feet 5 inches tall, official weight 115 pounds. He's making his debut this evening and fighting out of Houston,
Texas, Brian Gutierrez. And across the cage on the right, fighting out of the red corner. He stands 5 feet 3 inches tall, official weight 115 pounds. Also making his debut this evening, fighting out of San Jose, California, by way of Houston, Texas, Shih. Referee in charge of the action, JJ Ferraro.
Man, Ricky, you know you're in for a good fight when during the intro, both fighters just like a ball of energy. They just could not stop shadowboxing.
Yeah, these guys might be ready to bang it out right here.
Shih, Brian Gutierrez. And this matchup is officially underway. Don't blink, ladies and gentlemen. Oh
man.
Wow. Already Shih coming out with a fury.
Yeah, these guys, no feeling out process right now. They immediately just started trading right now.
It's just how we like it here at Elevate Fighting Championship.
And I see what you were saying, man. These guys, they are looking really, really fast right now. And just as I say that right there, the big connection. Oh my goodness.
Wow. Shih got knocked down, came right back up and just kept swinging away. Wish we had a punch stat count for how many strikes are going to be thrown in this round.
Shih right here, closing the distance. Getting a little takedown here, but then a reversal right now. Gutierrez now in the front headlock position.
What a scramble.
Ooh, a little kick on the break right now. I love to see that technique right there.
Man, both fighters have not settled down just yet. They're just wired out there.
Yeah, ferocious start to this first round right now.
Spinning back kick there for Shih. Halfway into this opening round. And right now, both fighters are starting to settle into a pace. That opening minute was just a ball of strikes and scrambles.
Yeah, they came out hard that first minute. Now they're starting to settle in a little bit into that fight, picking their shots out.
Both fighters making their MMA debut here tonight, so they got something to prove.
Oh yeah, it's their debut as well, huh? After that ferocious start to the fight, now they're in here 2 minutes in, and now they're in the real fight now. Both of them, their first fights ever in MMA.
It's going to be interesting to see how they control the pacing of the fight. You can blow out all of your energy in that first minute, but the 115 pounders have been known to just go from beginning to end at the same pace. So let's see if that holds true for these two young amateurs. Oh my goodness, heck of a counter strike there from Shih.
Yeah, he landed big with that right hand, little pullback, then he countered back with that right hand. Ooh, but they both land right here.
Quick.
And then the knockdown with the left hook right there from Shih. Then he kind of left him off the hook now. Gutierrez looked unfazed.
I don't even think Gutierrez sat on his seat. He just popped up from his hands.
I see.
Closing seconds. Who's going to leave a lasting impression?
Oh, man.
And referee JJ Ferraro steps in at the end of the round. None of us heard the bell, but luckily the referee did. That's the man you got to listen to.
Very true. Ferraro, a great referee.
Yeah, very experienced referee, especially in Muay Thai in this area. One of the notable Muay Thai coaches and heads of the commission here for Muay Thai. There we see young Gutierrez getting some instructions from his corner. Ricky, how would you score that first round?
Man, it was a very, very close first round. You know what I'm saying? And they were both throwing their shots. I guess I would give it to Shih just because at the end, it seemed like he landed maybe one or two more bigger shots, and then he also ended with the control of the cage, having Gutierrez pressed up against the wall whenever Shih was throwing his final combinations in the closing 10 seconds.
Interesting. I would have to agree with you there. Give it a slight edge to Shih. We'll see how Gutierrez responds in this second round. What adjustments that he'll make.
Shih opening up with that left head kick to the head. And now right hand, left head kick return from Gutierrez. Both fighters really respecting each other right now in the center of the cage. And they're both fighting at a really good pace right now, and it's been a very exciting fight. I love to see the level that these guys are fighting at, and both of them being debut guys. Really exciting fight.
Yeah, both of them are fighting like two seasoned pros out there. They got a long way to go in their young careers.
Yeah, for sure. When you're a young fighter, you know what I'm saying, you got time on your side. So keep building that experience, one fight at a time.
Well, this is what it's all about. Promoter Chris Lopez providing the platform for the young up-and-coming fighters to practice their craft. We see a big right hand there from Shih. That got Gutierrez's attention. Inside leg kick from Shih.
Yeah, he's mixing it up his levels with that left kick, going down to the inside, then going upstairs with the left kick is Shih.
Both fighters are fighting this round at a much more paced rate than they did at the opening stanza.
Yeah,
they were just swinging away and just going for it.
Yeah, the second round could still be up for grabs, but just as I say that, Shih lands a big right hand, but Gutierrez unfazed.
Oh.
Ooh, a little slip and a rip with the right hand right there from Shih, and he connects on the chin.
Gutierrez with a takedown attempt, but Shih was able to shake it off. And see some excellent counter-striking from Shih.
Yeah, that one that he caught him with, he rolled under the punch and then countered back with the right hand.
30 seconds left in this second round. Wow, that kick looked like it grazed the face of Gutierrez.
Yeah, these guys are just swinging right now. The low kick from Shih, another low kick back from Gutierrez.
Kick battle between these two 15-pounders, 115, excuse me. Superman punch.
Closing seconds of this second round. Another tight round, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, this one's definitely gonna be a little bit more difficult to call. If I was in the judge's seat, I'd still give a slight edge to Shih.
He was landing the bigger shots, basically, you know what I'm saying? But I'm glad that I'm not a judge. I'm just over here being a commentator.
Yeah, we got the best seats in the house here at the ULH Event Center. Chris Lopez's Elevate Fighting Championship. I am Todd Moore. Call the action here with the Ultimate Fighter, Ricky T.
Oh, man, hey, I never get tired of hearing the boys say that one, baby.
Man, we are enjoying some great night of fights here on a hot summer night here in Houston, Texas.
Oh, yeah, it'd be hot out here, baby.
Right now, it's going to be interesting to see how the fighters come out in this third and final round. If I was Gutierrez's coaches, I'd be telling them, look, you got to leave it all in the cage right now.
I agree. Leave it all in the cage, leave no doubt.
Because these rounds have been too close to call.
Yeah, Gutierrez, he may need a punch to connect right on the chin. He may need a finish. But I'm not a judge, like I was saying. This fight could be going either way, or it could be for Shih. We'll see what's going on right now. And let me say that right now. Little combination on a jumping kick. Shih's on the floor. Oh,
my goodness.
He has a great scramble.
Man, Shih missed the kick, did a backwards roll, and then finished with a double leg on top.
Yeah, that was a great scramble right there.
These are the type of crazy scrambles that you see at the 115-pound division. And right now, Shih enjoying top position as he rains away some punches. Going for the back now. Can he secure that second hook? Still in a great position, though. Gutierrez trying to crumple up his body to make it difficult for that other hook. And as I say that, he does a good job in scrambling and threatening now with the guillotine choke. Can he finish this?
Oh my goodness, he's looking for it right now. They slippery though right now, they slippery.
Darce choke attempt there from Gutierrez. Man, crazy scramble that was advantageous to Shih as he slipped out of that submission attempt.
Yeah, that was some great grappling in that exchange right there. And now that's the thing too. Now after you know you go from striking to like a hard grapple, then you got to go back to striking again. That's when it really hits that energy system right there.
This is something that Gutierrez will go back and check out the tape and see if the gamble he took with that submission attempt was worth it, because that took Shih in position where Shih's back in the center of the cage.
And right now, Shih is looking like the fresher. Shih is looking like the fresher fighter at the moment.
And he had Shih in trouble there, or at least some concern with some of that front headlock positions that he was threatening him with.
For sure, for sure.
Shih now looking to take back control of this round as we have just under a minute left of this 115-pound shootout. Spinning back kick attempt. Gutierrez trying to go for the body lock. Back to the center they go.
Shih right there pointing to his corner, it seems like acknowledging someone to the side of him, it looked like.
Acknowledging that advice. That just shows that he's just fully aware of everything that's going on around him, including what's being shouted from the outside. That's always good as a coach to have a fighter that can listen to you like that. As we come into the closing seconds.
Oh, man.
Man, they are finishing strong.
With some bombs right here. Hey, great finish to this fight. Good fight between Gutierrez and Shih.
Brian Gutierrez and Shih go the distance here tonight. Gutierrez feels confident that he won. That was his best round, to tell you the truth. That was a close round to call.
Yeah, he was in there right now, but you know what I'm saying? Gutierrez over here being so young. I just saying that I didn't say their age right here on the paper, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just calling it because he's a baby. He's got a baby face on him right now, you know what I'm saying? And him being a young fighter, you know what I'm saying? He got a long future ahead of him, you know what I'm saying, in this sport.
Long career ahead of both of these fighters. I give Brian Gutierrez that final round for the submission attempts, but might have been too little too late, as I gave the first two to Shih. We shall see what the official judges' scores are, as my opinion ain't gonna count for nothing when it comes to the final decision. But we anxiously await to see what the final scores were. Looking forward to seeing both of these fighters in future Elevate Fighting Championships as they put on quite the shootout here tonight.
Yeah, that was a great fight. That was a great fight between these two fighters.
5 fights down, 7 to go here tonight on a hot Houston night. As we have our ring announcer, Colin Cantrell, making his way to the cage. We're about to turn it over to him so that we can make this fight official. Let's hand it over to Colin.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's celebrate these fighters with a big round of applause. 3 rounds of action. We go to the judges' scorecards, and we have a split decision. I'd like to find out who the audience feels like won the fight. So by round of applause, how many of you out there feel like Brian won the fight? By a round of applause, how many out there feel like Sean won the fight? About half of y'all are dead ass wrong. Ladies and gentlemen, go to the scorecards. Ricardo Delgado scores the fight 29-28 for Brian Gutierrez. Judge John Herzog scores the fight 30-27 for Shih. And Judge Ryan Thompson scores the fight 29-28 for your winner by split decision, Brian Gutierrez!
And Brian Gutierrez wins his mixed martial arts debut. And that was a very appropriate split decision, razor thin,